When I was 19, I was into game, I was into pickup, and I had to learn all these weird pickup tricks like nakes or DHV stories or so many weird, creepy pickup tricks just to gain attraction from the girl, just to create sexual tension from the girl. And I thought all of these weird things is going to help me become a more attractive man. And I got my first intimate relationship, and I thought game pickup tricks actually worked. But during COVID lockdown, as I started to suffer from anxiety and panic attacks, I had to turn inwards. I started to meditate. And during meditation, I learned one thing: outer game and pickup tricks and dating tricks and psychology tricks never really worked. It was all my vivid imagination and feelings that I had while reading a book called Sex God Method that actually created this intimate relationship with a girl in my visible world. Your only true power is your own ability to imagine and feel the reality of your imagination. If you can imagine that you already have a girl in your arms and you can feel the reality of this imaginal act and you feel the feelings of joy, gratitude, thrill, and you quietly drop off to sleep, then whatever you have imagined will actually happen in your visible world. You do not have to learn how to create sexual tension with a girl in order to create attraction. You'll just find the right words to utter, you'll just exhibit the right kinds of body language because you have already felt the reality of this wonderful imaginal act. And imagination creates reality. Neville Goddard said imagination creates your physical reality. Do not ever forget this spiritual principle. Forget about all of these dating tricks and creepy pickup techniques. You do not need them. What you need to do is night after night, before dropping off to sleep, you must be able to feel that you have already realized your desire. Your desire is to form a beautiful connection with an extremely attractive girl, right? Simply assume that your wish, your desire has been fulfilled. Create an imaginal act in your mind that signifies that this wish has been fulfilled. Maybe take this girl in your arms. Maybe imagine that her pupils are dilated because she is so in love with you. Maybe start to visualize that she is complimenting you, saying things like, "Oh my God, why didn't I meet you sooner? You're so amazing." And if you can mentally rehearse this imaginal act over and over again, you are going to feel the feelings of accomplishment, joy, thrill, satisfaction. Now, after feeling all of these wonderful feelings, simply relax into unconscious, drop off to sleep quietly. And when you wake up in the morning, you will have landed this imaginal act. And whatever you have imagined must happen to you in your physical reality. Because your physical reality is a lie. Even though you think it is so real and so solid, yogis have been calling our physical visible reality as Maya. Maya means illusion or a magical lie. So, if you can properly elevate your state of mind through wise use of imagination and feeling, your physical reality will bend to your will. All of a sudden, terrible life circumstances will vanish from your life, and you will be a magnet for all the wonderful things in your life. You will be a magnet for all the girls that you want because you have felt the feelings of this imaginal act. So, this is how you develop true confidence with women, not by learning all these weird, creepy pickup techniques on how to increase the sexual tension with a girl. It doesn't work, it's not real. The only reality is your own imagination because your imagination creates your personal reality. So, night after night, imagine that you are already successful with girls. Feel the feelings of your imagination and sleep quietly. And one day, everything that you have imagined will happen to you. Now, if you want one on one personalized coaching from me, where I will help you develop a very solid imagination, solid attention, and solid capacity to hold these positive feelings so that your imagination is going to get outpictured into your reality fast, then message me on my Gmail or my WhatsApp, which are linked on the description box down below and the pinned comment section down below as well. By the way, an average human being cannot visualize strongly. He cannot put the sensory vividness in his imaginal act. An average human being cannot hold his attention on the desired imaginal act because his attention either goes to the past traumatic event or it starts to anticipate a worst case scenario where you are approaching a girl and she is rejecting you. An average human being cannot hold positive feelings for a long period of time because he has practiced feeling negative emotions or bored or unworthy for so long that it is difficult for him to, to feel these elevated emotions. So please invest in yourself for at least 1 month and develop the faculty of your imagination, your attention, and your capacity to hold positive feelings. And you do not even have to wait for night in order to do this practice. You can simply close your eyes and go into a state of yoga nidra or non-sleep deep rest protocol, where you're just guiding your attention through your body parts one by one until you achieve a state of relaxation. This is also when your brain waves start to become slow and coherent and drop off to alpha waves and theta waves. Now, your subconscious mind is wide open, just like when you're about to sleep. In both of these states, in non-sleep deep rest protocol and during sleeping, just before you actually fall asleep, your subconscious mind is wide open. This is the time where you are required to impregnate your subconscious mind with proper imagination and proper elevated emotions. Subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.